Honesty. Live with consistency and transparency. The honesty card is encouraging you to be honest, to live from a place of transparency and consistency. Now, transparency means you are open about what you really think and what you really feel and what you've done and what you haven't done. You're not hiding anything. You're transparent. You're not pulling a curtain. Or if you do pull a curtain, it's like a clear shower curtain. And so people can see and, really know what's going on. When you're honest, you let people know what's really going on for you. You don't hide it. Consistency is, following through, having your word mean something because you are consistent. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. Now, there are lots of reasons why people are not honest, and it's easier to not be honest. That's the thing. In the short run, it is, but in the long run, it's very, very toxic to relationships and in our relationship with ourselves. Because if you're being dishonest with others, then there's a good chance that you're also having to be dishonest with yourself to a certain extent in order to maintain that dishonesty and not just feel like totally guilty or racked with some kind of physical pain or something. And so being honest is good for you, it's good for your relationship, it's good for organizations, and that's a big thing that we're learning in government and the economy is the level of dishonesty, subtle dishonesty through things not being transparent, and things not being consistent, kind of rules changing up suddenly and not really letting people know what the full picture is in relationship to like mortgages and banks and all of that. And so we're seeing right now what happens in the long run when there's a lack of transparency, especially. So the honesty card is encouraging you to be honest, to have the courage to be known. If there's people in your life that you feel like you can be honest with out of fear of their anger or revenge or whatever craziness might come your way as a result of it, then you really want to question why you have these people in your life and begin doing everything that you can to set boundaries and maybe let go of those relationships. Otherwise, you're just inviting in lessons about drama and and the same for if you feel like there's people in your life that are not honest or transparent or consistent, then you may need to set boundaries with them and not tolerate dishonesty, because it is a very, very important thing, not because it's some like moral virtue, or because the Bible says so. It's because that's how reality, that's how we can create and heal a real relationship, a real community, a real planet, is through honesty. That's how we know what the problem is. That's how we know where solutions can come in. That's how we know what is real. And that is what we need in abundance in all aspects of life. So this card encourages you and champions you on to live a life that is giving honesty and receiving honesty in return.
Let's cut out the melodrama so we can wake up the whole wide world. start all over.